use of the pockets of space that they get. Wonderful to watch.
The goal took some time coming, but it was worth waiting for, wasn't it, from a neutral point of view anyway?
Yeah, well, we've heard so much about Neymar before the game, and he hasn't disappointed throughout it. You know, he found that bit of space again. Great finish past McGregor, and his composure was excellent.
We're talking about people going into positions. Alan Hunt had a problem there. Because one of the midfields come off the line, he goes into a position like an old-fashioned inside left. Alan Hunt decides to go for that midfield player, and the full-back went by him. It was a problem for Alan, but I think the idea is when you're in that position, go for the player who's running forward rather than the one who's walking back towards his own goal. So that was a good example of how they play. Go into positions and try and drag full-backs and centre-halves out of position and then playing behind them.
So what about the rest of Neymar's game? I mean, we saw it all in that goal, but what have you made of him? He's a kid, isn't he? He's nothing. He can't weigh more than 9 stone.
Well, he's only 19, but these little areas here where he just drops off the back of your midfield, and then he's got great footwork and great acceleration to get away from players. On this occasion, the final ball wasn't quite the one he wanted, but the threat's been there all half. Little flicks, great awareness of the other players around him. He's lost his footing a couple of times, otherwise I think he'd have caused even more problems.
What you'll find with these players is a core strength. Their core strength's phenomenal. Even though they're small, their core strength's phenomenal. It gives them a great balance, it gives them great strength when anybody gets close to them.
Again, you know, I think we've heard a lot about him in the under-20 tournament. It's remarkable they just keep producing player after player. The pool of talent that they've got, you know, they could probably name 3 teams and you'd struggle against any one of those teams, and that's what, you know, us home nations have got to try and produce.
Let's have a look at the other couple of serious chances Brazil had.
Well, in particular, this one, Whittaker is the wide player for Scotland who's played fullback. He just gets caught out. Again, that space, Elano this time in between the midfield and the defence. And he picks out Janssen's run. It's a fairly simple save for McGregor in the end, but it's that movement off the ball again.
Again, people going into positions where the fullback's been sucked in and the wide man is not going the same here. This is only, I think this is a lack of concentration with Stephen Whittaker. He's not normally like this, Stephen. When he plays with Rangers in this position, he's very good at holding position and understanding where there's danger. I just think he fell asleep at that point. Whether he's getting tired, and when you get tired, the brain goes. In Scotland, that's the problem Scotland have later in the game. If physically they get tired, the brain gets tired, and that's exactly what happened to Stephen there. His brain just got to be a bit tired, because normally he's a good kid and sticks in.
Okay, thanks gentlemen. The second half coming
start of the future, so it's a great game for us to watch today and see new names.
That Neymar, I've decided, can't weigh more than 7 stone. There's nothing of him, and we were told he was the one to watch, and he is, isn't he? Incredible.
Yeah, sometimes when you get a build up like that, you can let people down, but I thought it was fantastic. As you said, he's only about 9 stone, yeah. But he'll take people on, and when people get close to him, he'll be strong. But if you touch him, because he's balanced to go either ways, then he's going to just a bit clumsy with Charlie. Charlie was tired at that point. But if you threaten people in the box like that and take them on, that's what will happen.
Well, and the finish itself was never really in doubt. Calm head. The rest of the team had no hesitation in letting him take it. And as you said earlier, that is a star of the future, there's no question.
And as he gets older, he'll get rid of that silly haircut, and he's really got a chance of becoming somebody, hasn't he? Let's just look at his first goal, which is a great team goal as much as his contribution.
It was a fabulous ball out to the fullback. You see him here finding space in between midfield and defence, which he did all afternoon, as did Elano. And the midfield players don't want to have to track back in there, but this is what happens when they don't. Because as Andre Santos pulls it back, he's free in space. And he's, I mean, it's still a lot to do.
His first position, he went and he sucked Alan Hutton in, and then the ball got played wide, and then he got away from that place, and then got back into the box. So his actual first position was great to draw Alan Hutton out, and then he goes and takes it and uses the defenders as shield to play the ball around the goalkeeper. It was a fantastic goal. Good positional play, good passing, great finish.
I think we got an interview from Gabriel. He's with somebody.